that in a round, and what that means is the flutes started off first, then the clarinets came in partway through, and the saxophones came in. They have a really difficult part at the end where they have rests, so they played that really, really well as they did the repeat sign. So I just wanted to give a little shout out for them. Thank you very much. We have one more song for you entitled When the Saints Go Marching In. The students have done a really awesome job preparing all of this for everybody as we welcome into our meeting, so thank you very much.
What I like to do is I like to give you a little something, a little thank you for being here tonight. And of course we want to thank your teacher, Lauren, who did a great job with them. Very good, Lauren. Thank you so much. During this year, this is our 100th anniversary, and I want to thank you very much for coming out, for doing this for us for our 100th anniversary. When we started the 100th anniversary, beginning of the year, we had a theme, and the theme of the 100th anniversary was preserve the past and embrace the future. And believe it or not, you are our future. You know, we are the past, we're coming our way into the future, but you're the ones that are going to be here for a very long time, and you should be very proud of yourselves. You're starting out very well, and you're being educated by one of the greatest schools all around, between Traphagen and Crescent. Great schools to be in. I had the honor of having my daughter in both schools. She was in Crescent at one time and Traphagen at one time. And she loved the school, and I know you do. What we want to do is, on behalf of the mayor and council, we want to give you a little something. We want to give you a coin of the borough of Waldwick, which is our crest. The front of it is the crest. The back of it says embrace the past and preserve the future. And we'd like you to hold on to this, because this coin is all about Waldwick. And I hope you enjoy the coin. We've been selling it all year long, but we're not going to sell it to you. You can have it. But don't tell nobody you got it, because then they want their money back. So we're going to give you a little something and thank you for being here, and thank you for entertaining us. Thank you very much. As I said, I want to thank everyone for being here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over to Mrs. Sapowicz, who took care of all this for us. And she also has another presentation. She's a very, very good teacher in the school. She helps out in the community. And we'd like her to continue with the rest of this program.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you again, Mayor and Council, for having us here this evening, and everybody was excited to come here this evening. We're here because we really want to be a part of Waldwick's 100th anniversary, and we've been preparing for this for quite a while now. I'd like to begin by introducing the principals of both elementary schools. We have Brian Canisi, principal of the Crescent School. Wave, please. And we have Robert Cilio, who is principal of the Trapphagen School. Both of these principals have been very active and very supportive of this project. I would like you to know that. Also, we have 12 members of the 5th grade band here, and it's important to mention that we have about 60 members of the 5th grade band between the both schools. And some of them are from Trapphagen, some from Crescent, and I'd like you to give them an extra round of applause. And I also would like you to know that these are the students who did not take a half a day off on Columbus Day. They had to stay and practice. They brown bagged their lunch, and they stayed the whole afternoon to practice so they could present this performance to you. Thank you again. Also this evening, we have the members of the Crescent Congress and the Trapphagen Student Council. And you never know, some of them might be your future mayors and council persons in the next few years. They have a book to present to you this evening. And what it is composed of is all the 5th graders at Trapphagen and Crescent had to write about what they liked most about Waldwick, and then they had to draw it, okay? And you would be really impressed with some of the things they thought about for Waldwick. Like one student said, I love being in Waldwick, it's stigma-free, and we have to respect each other. I love being in Waldwick because no matter where I am, if I fall off my bike, somebody will help me. And everybody's friendly, they love the parks, they love the playgrounds. When you go through and look through the book, you will see that they really came up with some great ideas. And they did research on the history of Waldwick. They learned more about the history of Waldwick. They did a lot of critical thinking skills, asking questions and solving issues about it. And I think they enjoyed doing what they were doing. I would like to mention their advisors, the teachers that were in the 5th grade, and it was Margaret Muller, Haley Schneider, Renee Schultz, Damian Divney, Christina Lofaro, and Christopher Sheridan. And they helped the students with this project and get it to the point where it is. And they really did a great job, wait till you see. I would like to mention that the 3rd graders went to the train station museum in the last couple of weeks. And they are also preparing a project because they really loved what they saw there. And they were so excited to go. It was really a pleasant day with them. What they learned, what they saw, and questions they asked, they were great. And they will be presenting a project later in the year to the museum. At the museum, the 2 teachers they had were Andrea Mistretta, who was here this evening, and also Richard Manella, who were very active in renovating the museum, so I want to thank them also for the time they put into everything. Also, Perry Caranta, who is right here to my right, he is taping the event for us this evening, so let's also give him a nice round of applause. And now I'm going to turn this presentation over to Gabby Henke, Brooke Turco, Meg Muller, and Haley Schneider, and they are going to introduce the members of their student council. And hopefully they will also give you the presentation of the book. And I hope you enjoyed this evening. It was a lot of work, and a lot of people really got together and put this whole thing together. I hope you notice also that the student councils have their own logo and T-shirts and things like that. So they're really a professional organization. Trust me, very professional organization. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm turning it over now.
Good evening. Thank you for having us here this evening. My name is Gabrielle Henke, and this is Brooke Turco, and we are the advisors of Chappagan Student Council. It was created to give our students the opportunity to develop leadership skills through organizing projects and activities and solving problems. The Student Council also provides our students with the opportunity to voice their opinions and to promote change for the betterment of both our school and the community. Chappagan pride and school spirit is promoted through the Student Council and the activities that we sponsor. The officers and representatives serve as role models to other students and promote good citizenship in our school and community. All of our Student Council members have shown a high degree of commitment, and we are very proud to introduce our President, Luke Ezern, and our Vice President, Mia Kelly, who will tell you more about the council.
Student council meetings are held once a month. The advisors and executive board work together to prepare an agenda that keeps our meeting organized and focused on the current goals and objectives. During the meeting, we discuss different ways that we can volunteer to help make a positive impact for both our school and the greater community. We then discuss ways to implement the project, whether it be a fundraiser or an event that Student Council is hosting. Our homeroom representatives have an important role in reporting what was discussed in the meeting to the students in their classes. As you can see, we are very professional. We are a very professional organization, and we are very proud of what we have accomplished. Last year, we had a contest to design our very own Student Council logo. Which you might be able to see on our shirts. We thank Andrea Mistretta for making it print ready.
I would like to talk about what Student Council has accomplished during the past several years. We partnered with Table to Table in a program called Bag a Lunch, Help a Bunch. In this fundraiser, we raised over $2,300. Most recently, we hosted a food drive on Back to School Night for the Center for Food Action. Our Student Council members collected and organized all sorts of food to be donated. The food we collected weighed over 180 pounds. In order to ease student stress during state testing, we had therapy dogs from Kathy Santoni's dog training come to Chappagan to visit. All of our 4th and 5th grade students enjoyed spending time with the dogs. It was definitely a favorite. Another activity Student Council got to participate in was a fundraiser for a nonprofit organization called Tevaland Animal Sanctuary. Tevaland Farm adopts sick and injured animals. We held a fundraiser to collect paper towels, food, and essential items to help care for the animals. We look forward to many future and successful events, such as Blessing in a Backpack, where we will be collecting and organizing bare essential items into backpacks for the homeless, and of course our Spirit Week to promote Chappagan Pride. As you can see, we love helping our school and community, and we are honored to have been invited to this very special night celebrating the 100th anniversary of Waldwick, A Light in the Woods. Again, we thank you for having us here tonight. If you are in Chappagan Student Council, please stand up.
So I I definitely can tell that there's a lot of amazing leaders at Trapegan, and there also are at Crescent. And every month we meet and we talk about all these amazing things about how to be a leader. And I have last year with the students, I saw them grow so much. And this year already they get so excited about what we can do at Crescent School, what we can do in Waldwick, and what we can do in the communities around us to make a difference in our world. And I know it's going to continue this year. And so we're going to start with Rania, who's going to come up and tell us some amazing things about Crescent Congress.
Happy 100th anniversary, Waldwick. What an amazing milestone for our Light in the Woods. Yes, that is the meaning of this amazing town. Mayor Giordano, Town Council, and fellow townspeople. Hi, my name is Rania, and I'm the president of the Crescent Congress, a student council at Crescent Elementary School. I'm here to walk over an interesting journey to go through as candidates to get elected to the Crescent Congress. First, we had to decide why we want to run, what position we were aiming for, and where we could contribute best. We then had to come up with our Google slide having our campaign slogan and our speech to be delivered to our individual classes during the primaries. For example, my slogan was, "Vote for the best and I'll do the rest." There were a number of students running in each class after the class election. Winners were announced for each category to contest in the final election. Those of us who went to the finals had to design campaign posters to grab voters' attention. We also used our Google slide with the slogan in the final campaign. Finally, the election day arrived. We presented our speeches in front of the entire 4th and 5th grade of Crescent School. After amazing speeches, all voters voted through Google Forms. Then at 2 o'clock on the same day, our principal, Mr. Kinesi, announced the winners on the PA system. Let me tell you, it was one of the most tense moments for me. I will call the names of elected Congress, and please stand up when I say your name. The final results were me, Rania, President, Yanni, Vice President, Aiden, Treasurer, Haley, Secretary. And the next day in our individual classes, 4th and 5th grade classes, we voted for one representative from each class. Anna Julia from 5M, Giancarlo from 5S, Avery from 5CNS, Kelly from 4BT, Keith from 4K, and Savar from 4Q were elected. We now have scheduled a meeting every month where we bring new ideas and plan upcoming events. We found a very effective platform and voice of students in the school activities. In the end, I would like to thank Ms. Muller for giving me an opportunity to speak to you, and thank you for your undivided attention. Good night.
Another amazing leader. And Aiden is going to come up and tell you a little bit about the different activities that we do throughout the year.
Hello, my name is Aiden Benjamin, and I'm the treasurer on the Crescent Congress. At Crescent School, we have run many fundraisers, both this year and last year. Last year, we sponsored a toy drive for children who were at Valley Hospital during the holiday season. We collected food for the Center for Food Action in Mawa, and we sold pencilgrams that were handed out on Valentine's Day. The proceeds, $700, were given to the American Heart Association. This year, we started with smelling Smencils on back to school night. This was a huge hit. Students have been using the Smencils since back to school night. Personally, I think they smell great. We are just beginning this year's donation. We are donating backpacks and everyday supplies to homeless people. This is sponsored by JL Blessings. We are excited to be a part of 500 backpacks that will be handed out in Newark and New York City. We on the Crescent Council are looking forward to a great year as leaders at Crescent Elementary, Waldwick, and the communities around us.
Another amazing leader. And so throughout the year, we're going to continue to do all of these amazing things. Thank you so much for having us here so that we can share all of the great things that we do throughout the year. And some of you who are on the Waldwick Town Council, watch out, because soon enough, they're going to be talking to you and wanting to run against you.
We are presenting the different pictures of Waldwick and our schools.
Good. Thank you very much.
Excellent.
Before we had this meeting upstairs, Mr. Sapwood gave me a little preview of the book. It's amazing. Everyone did an amazing job. The pictures, what they wrote, it's something that you all should be proud of. And I accept it on behalf of our council and all the residents of Waldwick. This will go down in history in our town. What I'm going to do is we're going to leave it downstairs on the office, the clerk's desk, for everyone to come and look at during this week. Then on Monday, what we'll do is we're going to hand it over to the museum, and it'll be in the museum until the end of our year. And then it'll come back here to Waldwick, where we'll display it with honor because it was given to us by all you. Thank you so much. Why don't we have the whole council and everybody come on up? The principals, school teachers that are here.